you want to see how we got these to go from this to this, then sit tight because I got a video for you. Today we're going to be painting the hubs on the drilled racing rotors black, and this was actually a requested video. This was actually a recommended video by Chris Heckman. Thanks for the request. So I guess we'll just get started doing it. Alright, so one of the first steps is obviously to jack the car up, supporting it with jack stands, and take the wheels off. If you already have them off the car, then go ahead and skip now. The next step will be to remove the caliper. And on the back side, there are 2 bolts that hold the entire thing still. On some cars it's a 14, some it's a 17. On this particular one it's a 22. So we'll go ahead and remove this caliper. Alright, now that you've got them off, the next step will be to clean them with brake clean. Just any old brake cleaner and some shop towels. Alright, now that you've cleaned them up pretty good, you're going to want to sand the areas you're wanting to paint. We're going to be sanding all these rusted areas. It's light surface rust. You want to get as much of the rust off as you can. But if you can't, just sand it as good as you can, and then we'll wipe it down and paint them. In case you're wondering, I'm using 180 grit, but you can use 220 or 320, it'll work fine. If you don't have access to a wire wheel, sanding will be just fine, but I prefer to use a wire wheel. Now if you've got all the rust off, brake clean them one more time. Wipe them down with a shop rag or shop towel. Alright, now you're going to want to wipe it down with some wax and tar remover just to make sure there's no brake dust or anything on there. Alright, now this step may seem weird, but when you spray it, you don't have to tape it off. That's a lot of extra work that you're going to go through, but if you feel more comfortable doing it that way, go for it. You're just going to waste a lot of time because you can use brake parts cleaner to remove any overspray you get on the disc. Make sure to wear a respirator and hit it with 2 coats. Then you can put some clear over it if you want to, but it's not required. Here we go. Let that dry for about 5 minutes and we'll hit it with another coat. Alright, waited 5 minutes, hit it with the second coat. Wait about 5 more minutes. If you want to add your clear, add it after 5 minutes. And then after that, we will clean the disc up with brake clean. Alright, now after it's dried, you can go ahead and hit it with some crystal clear enamel if you'd like. It's not required, but it's just an extra added protection. Now after that clear dries, you can use some brake clean, and this is a little bit of a tedious process, but you can put brake clean on a shop towel or rag and just wipe all of the old overspray off. Alright, now once you get done with that process, you can put them back on the car. Alright, now it's up to you at this point whether you have your rotors turned or not, and you should probably check your brake pads while you're at it. Now repeat the same process on the other side. Reinstall wheels after about 35 minutes. Looks really good. Now I like it when you guys request these kinds of things. It gives me ideas to give you better content. Now before you comment below asking if you can use Rust-Oleum 2X paint and 2X clear, yes you can. It's worked well for me and other people that I know, like my dad and brother. But I just wanted to show you how to do it with the Duplicolor high heat because that's what was requested. So choice is yours on how to do it. You can use clear, you don't have to. You can prime it, you don't have to. It works really well doing it the way I've done it, and this has been proven to work for me in the past many times. So it's a quick, easy little mod you can do to give your vehicle a little bit better appearance through the rims, and it looks a lot better. So I would wait about 30 minutes before driving it so brake dust doesn't get stuck into the paint, but 45 minutes after it's painted you can install the wheels and take some pictures, I guess. But anyways, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, turn the bell notification on if you haven't already, and there will be more videos coming out soon because we have Casey's Civic to do and loads of other things. So stay tuned to the channel, and God bless.